Hi everyone, welcome back to Jessie at Home. In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning several rooms in my house. This is what it looks like coming back off of my little spring break that I took. It was my birthday last week and also Easter. I hope everyone had a great holiday if you celebrate. And if you guys were on spring break from school, hopefully your house got put back together this week as well. My daughter had off the entire week, which is unusual for us. We usually don't get the entire week off, but she did because her high school is going through renovations while the kids are still going to school there. It's kind of crazy because sometimes in our county the kids will be bused off to different high schools, or they will build behind the school, but where our school is located, there's nowhere to build behind the school. There's just not enough land, and we just can't bus off all these kids to different schools in the area. There's just not enough room. So we're doing it in 3 phases throughout her entire high school journey. So next year, as a senior, they'll be finishing up the renovation, and she'll get to enjoy the whole new school as a senior. But I am just going through and giving this room a nice deep dusting and deep clean. As you'll see, some of these shelves are going to be pretty dusty. I am also feeling pretty good. I spoke in a couple of my previous videos where I have been put on a new migraine medication, and it totally had zonked me out. I was feeling really bad, extremely fatigued, and really out of sorts. I had messaged my doctor, and I had teared down or asked to be put on a smaller dose of the medicine, and I'm feeling so much better. So fingers crossed that the smaller dose is still going to be effective to prevent migraines. In 2 weeks I go for the MRI of my brain and neck, so we can see if there's anything going on. Well, hopefully there's something going on in my brain, but you know what I mean, if there's any anything crazy going on in there that may be causing the migraines, or anything suspicious in there. No news is good news, so hopefully we won't hear anything back from her, and then I'll just have a follow-up in June before I get ready to go on my big Japan trip. I just wanted to get everything checked out with that before we went to Japan, so I'm really excited to get the preventative. That way I don't have any migraines in Japan, and make sure I'm okay to fly. I fly all the time, but doing a long haul flight is kind of scary when you get migraines and you can't do anything about it. The last time I did a really long haul flight was when we went to the UK, and that was only 9 hours, I think. The previous one that I did was when I went to Australia, and I think that was a 15-hour flight. And I was lucky enough, I think I only got a migraine once on that trip, but it was not during the flight process or anything. But as I've gotten older, I get really bad migraines with pressure changes, and as you know, when you are on a flight, you get pressure changes. So I just want to make sure that everything is okay, because the last thing I want to do is get a really bad migraine or have any issues when I am on a chaperoned field trip type trip, trying to go with my daughter's school on an educational trip, when I can't just lay in a hotel room for the day to recoup with a migraine when I'm trying to have to go to all these activities and things. I'm really worried about it. I think I'm going to be okay, but I over worry about things like that. But as you can see, look at all of this dust on these shelves here. So I feel for everyone that has chronic pain. I don't really talk about it much on my channel, but for people who live with chronic pain, it kind of sucks. I kind of glaze over the fact that I am a chronic pain sufferer. I have my migraines, but I also suffer from joint pain and other things. going on in my life, and it's not easy. I kind of push through, and as I'm getting older, I just had a birthday, I'm 37. I feel older, especially with a toddler, and I'm getting more fatigued as I get older. It is harder to do these long cleans and, push myself like I did even 5 years ago. Even, I started my channel in 2018. It's getting harder and harder for me to do these all day, longer cleans, crazy cleans, like build a whole room in a weekend type videos. So I'm gonna have to just slow my roll and slow my pace and kind of change my content on here to make sure that my mental health, my body, and everything is okay. So hopefully you guys will stick around for my change in pace and my my modifications as we go forward, because I know a lot of my subscribers are older people who watch me, and they're always like, man, I used to do that when I was young, but I can't anymore. So you can grow with me as I'm getting older and see the modifications that I'm using, and I could definitely use some tips in the comments as well. And you younger ones, definitely don't take it for granted, because one day you might be here with me and you might need some of these modifications as well. If you are new to my channel, I'm so sorry you're jumping into all of my problems. I'm definitely not one to come on here and complain a lot. I don't like that. I do like to try to keep it positive, but I do like to update my subscribers who keep coming back and, supporting me and want to catch up on what's going on with me. I am Jessie. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3 kids. One who is about to turn 20 years old. I absolutely cannot believe that. That just is insane to me. One who is 17 years old, and she's a junior in high school. And the last little baby is 2. He is going to be 3 in July. I cannot believe it. And he's the one that keeps me busy. He's the one that I'm really staying home for right now. The other one, they kind of do their own thing. He's the one that I got to keep track of and, feed and water and, grow here at home. He's the one that keeps me on my toes. I cannot believe all the dirt that I am getting up out of this carpet. We just got it here in January, where we switched out the old carpet that was in here. It is disgusting, the color of the water. I'm gonna do a dirty water pour at the end of this. It is crazy, but some of it, I'm thinking some of the dirt is from when we got it from the store. It was wrapped up, but I'm gonna blame it from it being at the store, I think, because we don't wear shoes in the house. But yeah, I'm gonna try and carpet clean this a little bit more often, because it was insane how dark the water is. It was disgusting. So I am back to just using hot water, vinegar, and a dash of Mrs. Meyer's dish soap in my O-Cedar mop. It's my favorite. I still am using the clean rinse mop. I like that the best. It's still doing me pretty good. I think I've had the clean rinse O-Cedar mop. I want to do a close-up here. I can't. Yeah, I had to write down here that there's orange scribbles. I don't know if you can really tell. You can see Malcolm's little arm there. He had gotten into the crowns and did some orange scrabbles on the floor. So I just wanted to show you how I was getting that up with the mop. I guess I should have went in a little bit closer to show you some more detail. You really can't see the orange crown on the floor. It camouflages well, but he kind of went to town over here behind the chair with the orange crown, but it's all good. It comes up, it's washable. I can't remember what I was saying, but oh, now that I am feeling a lot better, like, oh my gosh, I feel so relieved that I feel so much better, because I was really starting to wonder if that's how I was supposed to feel for the rest of my life, was just not myself and feeling really fatigued and awful. I want to start doing some more DIY. My husband and I are definitely planning on doing some outdoor stuff. We're going to totally rehab our outdoor kitchen. We're getting ready to open the pool soon. I'm really excited about that. And our outdoor kitchen is a hot mess. Like, we've kind of limped it along. We've repainted it, whatever. But some of the bottom boards of our like little kitchen island out there is kind of like getting water damaged and stuff. So we want to kind of rip out some of that and just totally redo some of the areas out there. So I'm really excited about that. We have a in-ground pool, and I love spending time outside, so definitely looking forward to working out there. I want to do some stuff in my powder room as well, and I really want to work on my entryway as well, which you're going to be seeing that here soon. It's starting to look a little worn, but as far as the powder room goes, I really want to add a backsplash behind the round mirror. I just think that would make it look a little more finished in here.
I know that I won't get you out of my mind, out of my mind. Even though I want to, I can't seem to get you out of my mind, out of my mind. Even though I want you, I can't seem to get you. These feelings that I got for you will be here for a while, but we both know that it don't matter now. You keep coming up with excuses, but I just don't care. No, I just don't care. Yeah, you say that you want me anyway. Oh yeah, but your actions tell a different tale. Yeah, you say that you wanna try again. That's why I know that I won't get you.
This is the next day, by the way. Even though I'm feeling a lot better than I did the past month, I'm still really kind of fatigued. I get fatigued really, really easily. The medicine that I'm taking actually calms the nerves in the brain. So I'm thinking I have some kind of like nerve issue. So I'm just really fatigued a lot. So even though I'm feeling a ton better than I did, I still fatigue really, really easily. So I'm still getting like stuff done, but when it comes to like filming a video, I like to kind of power through and like do a room and not really take as many breaks as I should, just because I'm like, I need consistency and like want to finish a room. But when it comes to like powering through and like doing rooms back to back to back to back like I used to, it's really, really hard to do. But when it comes to like not filming and cleaning my house, and I can take like a billion breaks and like sit down and kind of like pitter patter around and like clean my own house and like not worry about angles and filming and all that stuff, I can like totally clean my house in a whole day, because I have to do that all day all day, every day. But filming it is a lot harder to do, to try and get like keep continuing continuity. Wow, why could I not see brain fog? I could not figure out how to say continuity. There you go. I keep wanting to say continuity for some reason. Continuity. There we go. Continuity. I don't know why. I don't know why I couldn't think of the correct way to pronounce that in my brain. Wires crossing or something. But yeah, I love this room. I think jazzing it up with some tile behind the mirror is going to look amazing. Also really need to work in this entryway. It's looking kind of bland. Malcolm's toys always end up in this corner over here as well. And you'll see I need to kind of touch up the stairs as well, because I want to add a runner down the center of the stairs, because even though I did a sort of like matte top coat on the stain on the stairs, I think the past 2 years as people walking up and down the stairs, we don't wear shoes on the stairs. I still yell at people, take your shoes off when you come in my house, don't wear shoes up and down the stairs. You'll see a wear pattern down the stairs, as you can see, especially around where they open and close the baby gate in the middle. It's really starting to wear. So I think I really do want to do a carpeted runner down just to kind of help with the wear on the black stain. I still love the black stain. I just think that dirt shows up a lot more, and also like the wear is a lot like easier to see.
So your tears been running like a waterfall. Thought the stars would never let you down. And you keep on thinking you could save yourself, but that's love, that's just love. You should know some things will hurt, and you'll end up getting burned. I just hope that you will learn. That's just love, that's just love. You will get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Every time you feel the walls are closing in, and it seems like nothing makes it better, you should try to remember that's just how it is when it comes to love, comes to love. 'Cause you know sometimes it hurts, and you end up getting burned.
I'm going to be doing some furniture switcheroo too. This blue dresser is going to be going upstairs. I'm going to be bringing in a new piece there. I want to get I think a round rug in here. His little slide, I think I'm going to be putting up, because he does sometimes play with it, but he's definitely not playing with it as much as he did when he was little. I think I'm going to add like a little round table over there, like a little pedestal table, and maybe like some flower or like a little vase or something in that corner over there. Just, I don't know, just something to zhuzh up the space. It's just looking, I can't get over how clear the water pour is over here, because this area does not get mopped as often as it should. So it was really shocking with how clear that water was. And before you tell me, my kid has way too many toys, and this is a crazy mess. This was just me, him being busy while I like cleaned up in the morning, and it takes me no time to organize. Everything goes in a specific bin, in a specific area. The stuffed animals goes in that corner, the food goes in the food area, so it just kind of gets shoved over in different sections, and it takes no time to clean up, none at all. And a lot of it is just little things, so it looks like a lot, but it's really not. And he plays with every single thing. He loves his like food right now. He's really big into his vegetables. He loves to drag out all the little animals and all the little guys, and you're like, he's just dumping them. No, he's dumping them so he can put all the guys. That little bat cave has this little trap door, so he likes to drop every single one of those guys down the trap door. So he dumps the bucket out so he can put every single one of those humans down the trap door. The farm has a trap door as well, so he takes out all the animals so that each and every single one of those animals can go through the trap door. So it's like, maybe he could keep them in the bucket until they go through the trap door, but they're all going to end up on the floor anyway. I mean, that's just me. He has fun. It's all good. And he does help clean up. He knows the cleanup song. He does help me clean up. But, you know, it's my video, so I'm cleaning up for him for now. And it's really, really, really easy. I just made the process simplified so that I don't get overwhelmed. It's not that crazy. I just throw everything in the desired baskets, and it's like bing, bang, boom, done, done, done. It's not overwhelming. I don't make it too complicated, because when you try and make it too aesthetic or too, like I said, overly complicated, that's when you get overwhelmed and like it just becomes too crazy. Like if you just throw everything in one big toy box, you can't find anything. So everything goes in they're all unlabeled, but everything goes in a particular box or bin. Makes cleanup so much easier, and he knows exactly where everything is because everything goes in a similar type box. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this motivated you to tackle a area in your home that has been bugging you. Thank you so much for sticking with me through my little spring break that I took. Hopefully next week I'll be back with ya. I think I want to do like a little furniture flipper-rooney, a little furniture switch. What does vacuum say? Itch the switch. I want to switch some things around. If I can get my muscle to help me. I definitely can't do it by myself, but I want to paint some things, move some furniture around. I really want to get outside. I need to like weed my little kitchen flower bed as well. I want to put some new rocks down. I want to do so much. I've finally got a burst of energy. It's finally starting to get sunny outside. I want to do so much. I'm so excited that the weather is turning nice. Hopefully you guys are motivated to click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my uploads, and I will see you guys next time.